It's no secret Nebraska is short of medical professionals.
Many were worried about the possibility of over 160 medical professionals having to wait even longer for their license. But the governor made some changes that will hopefully put those healthcare workers on the front lines sooner.
We haven't heard that this was an issue. We just were concerned it was going to be an issue. And so that's why we're really thankful the governor stepped in ahead of time before there became a backlog.
A law was passed this last legislative session, adding a few medical professionals to the list of those required to be fingerprinted by the FBI before receiving their license. The problem is, the FBI hasn't begun processing the fingerprints, as they are requiring the state revise the statute.
We have a huge workforce issue in Nebraska when it comes to healthcare workers, and in anything we can do to get them in the door as fast and safely as possible is really the top goal.
This week, Governor Ricketts signed an executive order allowing the Nebraska State Patrol to handle the fingerprinting,
which isn't as thorough, but is still a very good tool to use. We're not concerned that anyone is going to come into our facility that hasn't been vetted appropriately. The only impact this will have on those individuals that are part of the new licensor, that they will need to go back and get an FBI background check once that approval comes in order for them to participate in the compact.
Andy Hale wasn't sure how long medical professionals have been waiting for their fingerprints to be processed, or even if they had to wait at all. But he did say if something wasn't done, over 150 medical professionals would be stuck.
If we were still waiting on the FBI for the fingerprints, these individuals would not be able to obtain their license and therefore would not be able to work in our facilities or anywhere in the state. And so they would just be sitting on the sidelines right now. And we need all hands on deck in healthcare.
Center Point in Lincoln is already struggling to find medical professionals to take the jobs. They don't want any other reasons to hold them back from filling the open positions.
We have a number of processes, background checks and credentialing and things like that, that it's important to us that those click along fairly fast, because then we can get them into service and see people and so on.
Now, I did reach out to the FBI office in Omaha, who referred me to the National FBI office for comments as to what they wanted changed in the statute or why they hadn't processed the fingerprints. And we will update you if we do hear back from them.